Hey guys, it's Melvin7 here, and today I'm bringing you Transfer Rumour episode 33. Later on I'll have Transfer Roundup because there's been a lot of deals completed and some fairly big ones, I suppose. So anyway, first one we've got Berahino to Spurs. Now this is apparently well underway. Spurs have offered, and I think the fee's what, 15 to 20 million or whatever it is. But yeah, it seems as though Spurs do want another striker, and it's understandable why Kane's kind of dragging them through. And if he would to get an injury, they'd only have Soldado as a backup because Adebayor looks as though he might be on his way to Villa, and I'm sure Spurs fans won't be too bothered about that one. But yeah, Berahino, very young, kind of skillful, can shoot, etc. Got a lot of potential for that sort of money in today's market for an English player. Not too bad going, to be honest, so I think this would be a good signing. The next player we've got Diaby to West Brom, and yeah, he's having a medical. Or he's had a medical, but you know, it'll probably take a week with the amount of injuries he's had. Like, is there an unluckier footballer when it comes to injuries? I highly doubt it. Diaby had so much potential, etc. He could have been, well, he was touted as the next Patrick Vieira or Makelele, etc. But he got so many injuries, and unfortunately, he never hit that potential, especially for Arsenal fans, since you know, he was at their club. But maybe he can rekindle some form at West Brom, maybe get some fitness, etc. But we'll see if he goes there, of course. Next one, we've got a very, very unlikely one, in my opinion, and this is Lukaku to Manchester United. This has came to light because of a tweet that Memphis Depay posted on Instagram this morning saying, there's a picture of him and Lukaku because they went on holiday earlier on before pre-season, and it's a caption, "See you soon." And people, you know, are assuming that he means at Manchester United. Now, since Lukaku's at Everton and Memphis is in Manchester, you know, not really too far away, is it? So I think it means it's more of see you later, as in what you would say to a mate. It's not see you later at the club I'm right at. And why would Lukaku want to come to us, right? He left Chelsea because he wasn't getting enough game time. Surely he'd be number 2 behind Rooney. So I'm not entirely sure why he would want to do that himself, so I can't see it happening. And for 30 odd million or whatever it costs, because Everton paid 28 million, so I doubt they're going to let him go for cheaper than that. As a backup striker, is he really worth it? I said Benteke wasn't worth 32 million for a backup striker for us, so I'm going to have to say the same for Lukaku, because I think they're very similar players. He's a good player, no doubt, but 30 odd million for a backup? Nah. Next player, we've got Affelay, who's apparently, I think he's having a medical at Stoke. So it seems as though they're going after a creative winger. Obviously, Shaqiri rejected them, but still, Affelay, a lot of potential. He hasn't quite hit it, etc. He's had load spells, blah, blah, blah. But I think this would be a brilliant buy because they've got Bojan on one side, who's just came back from injury, and Affelay on the other. That's pace and creativity sorted. Well, going along with their solid backline that they're known for, you know, they could be a potential team that, you know, will be in or around the top 8, to be honest. Top 10 finish, definitely for Stoke, in my opinion. Next player. Do I have to go through this again? Di Maria, alright? There's new news. Basically, Louis van Gaal, in an interview or whatever it was yesterday, he was asked about Di Maria and he said he wants him to stay. Now, I think the reason he said that is so it shows that he wants him and it's Di Maria who wants to force out. He's maybe giving Di Maria one last chance, saying, look, I want you to play for us, so now's your ultimate decision. Do you want to stay or do you want to go? And we'll find out soon enough. But yeah, I think it's just Louis van Gaal saying, look, it's not me who wants to leave, it's the player, and we'll have to replace him. I wanted him to stay, he wanted to go. That's what I think it is. I still don't think he's going to stay at Manchester. I really don't. Alright, I did ages ago, but there's too much fire in this now. And yeah, I think he's going to PSG. I think that's done and dusted near enough, and it will be confirmed in the next 2 days. But yeah, that was new news that kind of threw it all up, and it's just one I want done, alright? I want him to come out, say, is he staying, is he going, and then get out over it, alright? If he goes, we've got umpteen time to replace him, alright? Pedro, I think, is RVP's replacement. I think that will happen. But yeah, I just want it done and dusted. If he stays, brilliant, alright? as long as he actually excels himself and, you know, gets his head down, trains properly, great. But if he doesn't, then whatever, I suppose. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this. I think 4 are going to happen. The only one I don't think that will happen is Lukaku. I think Di Maria will go to PSG, Affelay to Stoke, Diaby to West Brom, and Berahino will end up at Spurs. So let me know your thoughts, and yeah, peace.